What's up, my friends? Welcome to Bets for Breakfast. Got my coffee, and I've got some betting picks for you. I'm going to talk about the NBA betting slate. Absolutely went nuclear last night. The Heater continues 6-day win streak inside the Dub Club. Let's go. It's time to get paid. But first, got to feed you with Bets for Breakfast. There it is. You're looking at it. Absolutely bonkers last night. Another 5-2 night, including a plus 659 parlay from your boy here in my channel. And then you see Hulk went bonkers as well. 7-1 on his bets and parlays. And then, of course, Mad Dog. This dude is unbelievable right now. Swept 8 of his 9 posted slips for all the Pick'em apps. He has been bonkers. This was his day-by-day recap since he started his channel just about a month ago. That was plus 30.98 units, and that's entirely all Pick'em slips. And then, of course, yesterday going 8-1 on 9 slips. Yeah, I'm sure his total is going to be up a little bit after that. So it's been great. Sabonis being the face of this little newsfeed window on my StreamYard. Oh, man, I love this spot tonight. We got a 237.5 point total between the Bucks traveling into Sacramento and a 2.5 point spread. Now, Sabonis, my friend, has been an absolute monster. He's been like Jokic light, right? Like Mr. Walking triple-double here in the second half of the season, and he's been glorious with De'Aaron Fox looking very healthy. And that tag team there has just been superb for Sacramento. Now, Fox has a tremendous matchup tonight. Going to hit a bunch of pull-up jumpers tonight, I feel like, against these Bucks. And because of that, I think we get a little more distribution from Sabonis. The rebound potential is always going to be there for Sabonis. He's a walking double-double. So I'm not concerned about those at all. It's always the assists, just like Jokic. You pretty much are going into the game with, the points and the rebounds are going to get you 10 plus. It's will the assists get to 10 plus? And I think because this matchup leans heavily on what De'Aaron Fox can do, and I think that's indicative of De'Aaron Fox's points prop tonight being at 27.5. And I've already seen multiple accounts on Twitter and on YouTube talking about Fox's points. I think that makes me like the assist even more for Sabonis. So give me Sabonis and give me this. First play being Sabonis triple-double plus 175 on FanDuel. And then I'm taking the Sabonis triple-double and the Kings to win at home plus 350. Now, what I tell people inside my Discord is with all of these parlays, these long odds plays, longer odds plays, I am a fan of playing to win one unit, meaning a plus 185, you would bet what you need to bet to return 1 unit total of profit. So they're not 1 unit bets. You're betting to win 1 unit profit. That way, you don't need to have a lot of money in to get a good chunk back. So I'm bringing it up on screen for you here. I'm on FanDuel Sportsbook. To win $100, to profit $100, I only have to invest 0.57 units. My unit is $100. So $57 is 0.57 units to return a full unit profit. Meanwhile, if you're over here playing his assist prop, this is a plus 140 today to get a 10 plus assist. Essentially, you can either bet on the assist at plus 140, or you can take into consideration the fact that if he gets 10 assists, he probably also got the triple double. In fact, this season, when he gets 10 plus assists, he's only not had a triple double in 2 games. That's insane. We're talking dozens of times he's had 10 plus assists, and only twice has he not had the triple double. So if anybody out there today is telling you take the plus 140 for 10 plus, my friends, look for more. Squeeze more out of that bet, because a plus 175 for the triple double is well worth it. In fact, if you look at the differential, this stuff adds up in the long term. If you're trying to win 1 unit, you have to bet 0.7 units to return 100, or basically the same exact outcome to win 100. You only have to bet 0.57 units. Now, does that make a huge difference today? No, it's $14 or 0.14 units. But do that for 365 days, my friends, and it adds up big time. All right. I digress. As we were going down a tangent there with Sabonis and some assists and the honestly, just the industry and how they're betting, I am going to rewind here, and I'm going to be talking about the NBA news real fast. So today, we need to know, probably going to be sitting today, Wemby. Last night Pop said he was going to play full minutes. There was no minutes cap. He ended up playing 31 minutes, 27 points, 14 boards. Yeah, he's an absolute stud. But I got a feeling he probably sits tonight. So we got to pay attention to that before we start betting on some of those games and the players within those games as the Rockets are traveling into San Antonio. Interestingly enough, the Spurs are only 4.5 point dogs right now, 5 point dogs on Fliff, 4 point dogs on DK. That makes me think he potentially does play. Anthony Edwards being questionable on the road in LAC. LAC currently 6.5, looks like 6.5 point favorites at ESPN Bet today. So that's interesting, but that's also probably because we don't know what's happening with Kawhi and PG-13 are both questionable. Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to be playing tonight. He's probable. And then, Kristaps missed last night. Drew Holiday, we're not sure what's going to happen tonight if he's playing or not. Chris Middleton being questionable is interesting to me. It is a big game heading into Sacramento. The problem for Milwaukee is they don't have like an insane amount of incentive to run them out there if they don't need to. They are second in the East right now with the Cavs a couple games, I believe, behind them in third place. And nobody's catching Boston, who is 8 games ahead of the rest of the NBA in the East. So can they catch up to Boston with 22 games remaining? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to try. I think they're going to protect their playoff push. Really, Milwaukee needs to get to the finals and make a splash at this point. OG returning tonight for the Knicks, potentially. That will definitely throw a wrench in some of those plays. Jalen, how's that affect him? I think it makes me like his assist prop a little bit tonight. On the flip side, for a guy like Josh Hart, somebody we've been banging home, the over 12.5 rebounds and assists, we hit that 3-unit play just 2 nights ago. Do we go back to the well if OG is out? I don't think so. He's at 14.5 RA. In fact, if OG ends up playing tonight and ends up probable, and you have an opportunity to take Josh Hart under 14.5 rebounds and assists, like that line doesn't move right away with that news, well, I'm interested in that a little bit. Jalen Brunson, assist prop right now, over 6.5, is live on Underdog Fantasy, by the way. And if you have Sportsbooks access, you can grab that -140 on DK and on ESPN Bet for the assist. OG, one of those catch and shoot 3-and-D type players. And I think Jalen has the opportunity to hit some assists there. Now, if Anthony Edwards misses and Kyle Anderson is active, Kyle Anderson will play 30-plus minutes with Karl Anthony Towns also out. They'll want his length out there, slow-mo, as he's known. I think that could be an interesting angle to play some of his props tonight if Ant-Man also misses. Make sure you tune back into the 9 a.m. live show, the Donuts Betting Playbook, my friends. I will make sure to cover all sorts of different betting topics, player props. We're going to get into a whole laundry list of items I want to cover today. But hopefully today's show gives you a good pick on some bonus, talks about some betting strategies, and then, of course, cover some of the news. I wish you the best of luck today. Make yourself at home inside my Dub Club. It's $14.99, promo code STREAM. I'll see you in the inside, my friends. Let's get paid.